hot minute, but I am being guided to be with you guys here today to share a message. So, this is going to be for all Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever it is prominent in your chart. Of course, if this is not your message, do not force it to fit, okay? We're going to start by attuning our energy to the sound bowl. Feel free to, I don't know, twiddle your thumbs while we do this since you can't fast forward unless you're catching the playback. Beautiful. All right, Leos, let's see what the message is for you guys today. Ooh, already we're holding back, holding things in, choosing not to speak. Okay. See, Three of Cups there, King of Pentacles. All right. Angels, ancestors, and guides who walk in the pure white light, you know how I read, you know how I see. Please allow me to be a clear channel to receive the messages that Leo needs to hear for their greatest and highest good. Amen. All right, let's get 3 cards out for Leo, please, Spirit. Wow, there it is. 3 Swords in reverse. Some of you guys are coming out of heartbreak, and this is good. We're healing. There it is. Self-love. Ooh, okay. 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Okay. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and say I think you guys are needing or finding yourself in a place where you're needing to decide whether you are ready to open yourself up to love, whether you are able to forgive someone here who may have hurt you from the past. Of course, when we see the 6 of Cups, I know that this is something from the past. With the 10 of Swords, there could have been some type of betrayal or some type of pain here, but I do see the 3 of Swords in reverse, and that tells us that you are healing, and I love that for you. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to pull a card for your challenge, although this to me looks like it is the challenge. A card for Leo's challenge, and then we're going to pull a card for what you don't see coming. What is Leo's challenge this week, Spirit? Yeah, the Tower. And what do they not see coming? The 9 of Swords. Okay. Ooh, some of you, I think, are already in the 9 of Swords energy. We got the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's start clarifying. I feel like some of you guys, this has already happened. For some of you, this is coming. And for some of you guys, this is what you're coming out of. The Star card with the 3 of Wands. Some of you guys are manifesting new love or manifesting your love back. Some of you are remaining very optimistic. Some of you may have received communication from them as well. Talk to me about this 3 of Swords in reverse. What's interesting to me is what you don't see is the 9 of Swords. Now, of course, some of you, this could be your energy. For some of you guys, this is the energy of the person that you're dealing with or the person that's on your mind. But with the 9 of Swords and the thing that you don't see, I cannot wait to clarify this, because it's like, I feel like that's for those of you who this hasn't happened to yet, and it might kind of hit you like a ton of bricks with the Tower card, and you might be like, crap, what do I do? So we got the 4 of Cups. This is definitely giving, I'm not sure if I'm ready. I know this is a card of discontentment, but I also feel like this is someone who's not sure they want to take this offer here, right? So it's like you have a lot to think of. You have a lot on your mind. We did see the 9 of Wands, so clearly trust is a factor. Some of you guys just aren't ready. You're still healing. Three of Swords is still here, although it is in reverse. Life has a funny way of bringing love in, right? Just as we're beginning to heal, just as we're coming out of that pain. And for some of you guys, this could be a friend as well, coming in to kind of help, you know, bring you back to life in that sense. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is something that it could be fresh. I feel like it's fresh. Yeah, Two of Cups. And it's about love. Definitely, there's been some type of betrayal. We are going to see what that is when I clarify the Ten of Swords, but it is showing up twice. Once in reverse here, so this tells me that this happened already for some of you guys, this reading. And the Death card could be dealing with a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be so, but yes, definitely think that something here ended. Ace of Cups, please. That's too many cards, Spirit. Keep it simple, please. Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys are actually wanting this person to come back in. Could be dealing with a King of Swords here, an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone who probably said some things that hurt. This is somebody who's very serious, has a very serious persona, and they may be very logical. And I feel like maybe they weren't very open or receptive. For some of you, this could have been someone who walked away from you. Okay? Pick your side, guys. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So you have the Ace of Cups here twice, and it seems like this person would like nothing more than to work things out with you. They might not be telling you that, but the energy's here. You might be feeling them. You might be seeing their name pop up places, seeing people that look like them when you walk by. All right, let's clarify the Six of Cups. This reading seems pretty straightforward here, but I am going to clarify the Nine of Swords here. See what it is you need to be aware of. The Knight of Wands. This person definitely has the hots for you. That's not even a question. The attraction never left. I see this person being upset, angry with you, very stoic, but at the same time, they cannot help how they feel, how they view you. And something is telling them that it's time to come in. My goodness, Six of Cups at the bottom of this deck. As I said that, something's telling them it's time to come in. This is someone who's coming in very hot and heavy. Okay. Could be an age difference for some of you. Doesn't have to be. Let's get one more. And the Ten of Cups. This person sees you as family. For some of you, oh my God, look, look, look. I'm not going to take all these cards, but do you see the cards that are coming out here? Okay. Let's just go with it for a second. I'm ready to give equally to you, who I have the hots for. You're very self-sufficient. You seem as though you don't need them, and I think this person's really seeing your worth. Maybe they didn't see it before. Maybe this person had to kind of get over some things about themselves, before they can actually appreciate you. Don't forget that people can only meet you where they've met themselves. So if someone is, not very good at going very deep, they might not be able to appreciate your depth, and they might kind of judge you at face value. And I think maybe this time apart has really made them reevaluate what you mean to them with the Ten of Cups. You are this person's happy place. They do see a future with you. You do feel like home. For some of you guys, you could have children together or a blended family, or they could want children with you, or they could feel like a child when they're with you. Especially for the air signs, if they feel like they can be themselves when they're with you, that's a huge plus. Then the Six of Cups. Again, Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles. This person looks like they want to come in very carefully. I feel like with the King of Swords, doesn't matter what sign they are, I feel like they've definitely thought this through. Logically, it makes sense. And then the emotions follow. This person may have held back when it came to equal give and take. Maybe they felt like they couldn't meet you where you were at. They felt like they couldn't give you what you were wanting, what you were asking for, or what you deserved. Okay? Very curious to ask what's changed. Let's get one more for the Six of Cups, please. Nine of Pentacles. This person may have wanted their independence, their freedom. There's something about their confidence here as well. Maybe they weren't sure if they were willing to give up their freedom. They weren't sure if they were ready for a commitment. We did see the Hierophant, so they've definitely been thinking about it now. I'm going to get one more, please. What's the Nine of Pentacles here as a challenge? Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. There's something about, okay, for some of you, they weren't single. They were not single, okay? Maybe they didn't tell you that, and that's why there was heartbreak and pain. Maybe they told you that they were intending to leave. Maybe they told you they weren't ready to date, right? But I really get the feeling that they weren't ready to give up their independence, or they didn't have, you know, the finances, the means to be able to come toward you. For a lot of you, it's going to be different. With the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like whatever it was this person was dealing with, they had to walk away to come towards you. I know this is a Leo reading, but Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, we did talk about your worth, right? We've seen the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I feel like this person is now understanding your worth. The Moon is in reverse, which is interesting because all my cards are upright. All right, talk to us about the Ten of Swords, please. Let's not forget that the Ten of Swords comes with a lot of lessons, painful lessons, right? Something here has to end in order for something to start up again. It could be a card of betrayal. There could have been lies involved. Or maybe you felt that this was really actually done. But we've seen the Six of Cups here twice, so you might be a little bit surprised. I feel like for some of you guys, you may have thought that this person really left you out in the cold and that's it, and you're never going to hear from them again. Right behind that, we have the Sun card. But that's not true. And behind that, we have the Page of Wands, which is what is exactly the next card out, clarifying the Ten of Swords. So it's like something here ended. Again, with the King of Swords, I feel like this person does not let you know or show you how they feel. There could be something where they're very good at hiding how they feel and leaving you in the dark. And we have the Five of Wands and the Hangman. I wasn't even really pulling cards. These flipped over. So I feel like you guys were at some opposition. You guys had a power struggle, an argument, a fight here, but then it kind of awakened something in them, maybe in the both of you, but for sure it awakened something in them. Okay, in the time that you guys haven't been speaking, they've been able to see things from a different perspective, and that's beautiful. The Hangman is also the card of awakening, right? So understanding that absence makes the heart grow fonder. So we have the Page of Wands. This is them coming in. Now they could have fire placements because the way they're coming in, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, I feel like this person, again, could be younger or they just have a very young energy. I feel like they could be a lot of fun. Their personality could definitely be a lot of fun. I don't think they stay mad for very long or they stay away for very long if this isn't the first time you guys have been in separation. Okay, Page of Wands. Let's get two more cards for the Ten of Swords, please. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Definitely think some words were said, and I think they're coming in a kind of jovial way just to make sure they get on your good side, dear Leo, because I understand as a Leo myself. When someone drives us to a point of pain, like I see here, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, you know, not that I recommend if someone cheats, you go back and you forgive them. I'm not saying that that's what's happening here, but whatever it is that was hurtful, that felt like it was a true ending, there could have been words that were said, words that could not be taken back. But maybe that's why the Ace of Cups is here, to show that, you know, it can be forgiven, Or at least that's the question that's coming up. Maybe that's why some of you here, and what you don't see is you're going to be stressing out about this. Can I forgive them? Should I forgive them here? Yeah, bottom of the deck. Can we move on from this? Let's get one more for the Ten of Swords. Almost saw the Emperor. Beautiful. There you are. I knew this was you, Leo. I know a Leo when I see one. So I definitely think some words were said. You're definitely closed off, shut off from this person. Notice we have the King and the Queen of Swords. So you guys definitely had some words here. Conversation. And it seems like they're coming in and they want to heal things. Look at this. Look at this beautiful lineup. Right? Wanting to heal things, wanting to move forward. But definitely emotions here are heavy. We do have a full moon coming up next week, so don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if you guys have some repressed emotions that are coming to the surface here, which again could be stressing y'all out. Okay? Let it happen. Let it come up. I'm going to bring these cards over so you can see them better. We do have in your challenge position the Tower. What you don't see coming, the Nine of Swords. I'm actually going to switch decks real quick. All right, Spirit. This person really wants to come in. Look at this, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. I did see the Three of Cups when I was shuffling in the very beginning. I was like, okay, this is different energy, and they're coming in quickly. Especially with the air sign energy, if you're dealing with an air sign, they're coming in quickly, they're coming in to talk, and best believe they've thought it through. Okay, you guys have had some time here, definitely thought it through. Could be a little bit of a, I don't want to say obsession, it's a bad word, but more like, well, you know, the devil is sexual energy too, right? The devil is also the ego and fear. So I feel like they're putting that aside to be able to come and talk to you, to address some things. Again, in case you're just popping in, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, this is how they feel. Okay, so they're going to make sure that when they hit, they don't miss. Okay, talk to us about the Tower for the challenge. Now keep in mind that towers come out of nowhere. Some of y'all may have did not see this coming, or some of y'all the tower is them coming back. You did not see them coming back. You were sitting here in this energy of like, I miss them, I'm without them, you know, but I'm going to figure out a way. I'm going to get back into my beautiful Leo self. Leo season's around the corner. Summertime is not going to catch me outside sad, you know, and then boom, here they come. Here they ass come. The Lovers. Strong Gemini energy. Okay. Some of you guys, this is a tower because you have to make a choice. Feel like I was really just about to be on my hot girl summer shit, single and free, and now this fool, now this fool come back. Look, 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 I was about to be outside, single and free, and now this fool. Oh my God. As a Leo sun, I can hear y'all, okay? I can hear y'all. Like I was just starting to heal. Three of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups. I was just starting to love myself again. But here's the thing, okay? You remember that in this energy, right? You're not calling people. You're not like reaching out, chasing people, nothing. You're minding your business. You're planting your seeds. You're in your cute little kimono outside. I don't care how big your patch of grass is. You're outside planting something, okay? And the birds are coming towards you because you're in that energy, right? Doesn't that look like she's wearing a gardening glove? Doesn't that look like a big old big old latex glove? But at the same time, Queen of Swords. Some of y'all might have air placements in your chart like myself, Gemini Moon Gang. But yeah, you don't play around about how people love on you and how much love you give to others. We are not overgiving this year. We are in the fire horse season, right? We are not playing about our worth. If you cannot appreciate us, if you take us for granted, we're out. And you know, we stick along for a very long time before we decide to leave. When we decide to leave, it has to be pain that brings us to that decision, right? And we got the moon. Telling you this moon that's coming up next week is going to have you in your feelings. Who's at the bottom of the deck? It's going to have you in your feelings. And that's okay. Feel them. Feel them. You could also be dreaming about this person. Definitely. They could be dreaming of you, which is what's causing them to fly in. They're kind of like, oh, that's the sign that I was waiting for. Let me hit up Leo. I don't know, but listen to your intuition, dear Leo. Now, for what you don't see coming. Why are you guys losing sleep, stress, and anxiety plaguing you? Why? Why is this what Leo does? Because you're like, I've been betrayed. It's done. Or, I really thought it was over. I really thought it was done. I was starting to transform. For some of you all, it could be a twin flame situation. Doesn't have to be, or just a very strong soulmate bond. Six of Cups showed up how many times? You know, you guys could have done this before in past lives and whatnot. And every time it's done, you feel like that's it. That's it. This is the last time. I don't see us coming back from this. Exactly. This is why some of y'all are stressing out, because you're like, I don't even know if I want this. I don't even know. Let's get one more for the Nine of Swords. Why is Leo stressing out in the things that they do not see here? Yep. But we knew this. This is just confirmation. The Judgment card is letting us know that this could definitely be a resurrection. You definitely feel like you have to make a decision, a final judgment, looking at all the facts. Look, the card on the bottom of both decks, Five of Pentacles. You miss this person, and they miss you. Look, they have all this love for you, and they want to make you an offer. Well, damn, Leo, let's get you some advice. Let's get some advice for Leo. Leo, Leo, what do we do? Do we open our heart and let them through? Do we close the door forevermore and wish them well adieu? I'm going to use this deck that I used to use for advice. And you know what? I'm going to pull an angel card for you guys. All right, advice for Leo dealing with this King of Swords energy. I'm sorry, my camera is shaking, y'all. I'm sorry. Advice for Leo. Six of Wands, Leo energy. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. You guys could be in a really good place right now where you're manifesting several things and things are just working out for you back to back. Isn't that a good switch up, Leo? Because I know we're always going through something that's distracting us from what we should actually be focusing on. But things are actually looking very good for you. You are looking very good. You're in the right energy, and it shows. Speaking of which, make sure you guys get some pyrite in your life. Re-up on the pyrite. I'm going to show off this beautiful pyrite that I got. Beautiful. All right, Nine of Cups. Look at this. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. Come on now. Come on now. For some of you, this is what you wanted, so let it in. Let it in. If this was the sign you were looking for, or if you were looking for a sign, this is it. That's what this feels like. Confirmation for a lot of you. Okay. And the Empress. Look, Nine of Pentacles, Empress. Oh, there's the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You gotta be kidding me. I was about to say Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy into Empress energy. Listen, this person's coming in because you called them in. Look, Magician. Awakening. Strength. Renewal, which is the Judgment card. Do we need any more confirmation, Leo? I know we're like, I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Well, the Empress. You are manifesting marvelous things at this time. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Spirit's asking you to be open, to be loving. And hey, for some of y'all, depending on how bad that Ten of Swords was, I'm not saying to take back any cheaters. I'm just saying assess the situation properly. Get all the information you need to know. Be the Queen of Swords. Get all your facts straight. Ask for all the receipts before you move forward, and make your decision from there. Because Spirit's definitely letting you know that no matter what you do with this situation, you're going to be good. Some of you might want to keep your options open. That's why we keep seeing the Nine of Pentacles. Some of y'all are going to be like, I'm good. I'm good. Yes, I had a lot of love for you, but you know what? You also really freaking hurt me. So you know what? I'm good. For some of y'all, that's what it's going to be. Use your discernment. All right. How are the angels guiding you at this time? Before we let you go, Leo, don't forget to invite your angels in. Your angels cannot intervene without your permission. Beautiful composure, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. I don't see you losing your stuff. I see you very well composed. It's almost sexy. Look at that, an angelic protection. We're going to pull out the book for this one. All right. Composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. What did I say? The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. You're not chasing nobody, right? Empress energy, we attract, we don't chase. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon the situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. This card encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. That's definitely for some of y'all who are choosing to take the higher road. Angelic protection. A brilliant light of protection is around you at this time. Angels are guiding and guarding you. It's funny, guiding and guarding comes through twice. And want you to know that you are safe. Whether you are feeling worried about physical, emotional, or spiritual harm, this card is confirming that you have spiritual protection. Your angel guide is supporting you and leading you toward positive experiences and outcomes. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take and you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels who are with you only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you. What did I say? You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that you've been facing. The past is gone, and your angel guide is encouraging you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that they are opportunities to recognize how far you've come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. When you have reflected on these shifts, leave the past behind and move forward. The present is only a gift if you are able to receive it. If you're facing the unknown at this time, know that your angel guide will show you the next steps, and you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you on all levels as you move forward. That's a big message. You guys are definitely protected. You have nothing to worry about here. You have fame, recognition, creativity, rewards, people recognizing you for your talent, your hard work, how far you've come. You could be celebrating yourself as well. We did see the Three of Cups, other people celebrating you. The Nine of Cups, this is what you're manifesting next to the Empress energy. Y'all, what you don't need is any distractions. And for some of y'all, like I said before, you really did a lot of work to come out from this pain. We saw the Three of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Cups. A lot of you guys have been pouring that love into yourself, and it shows. And for some of y'all, you're like, no, you're only coming back because you see how good I look without you, and you want to get all up in my energy. Use your discernment, folks. For some of y'all, I see something beautiful here with the Six of Cups. But I also did see that somebody saw your worth only after the fact. All right, you guys. I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll catch you guys the next time I decide to pop in. Happy Leo season in advance if I don't hear you or see from you. And guys, of course, remember to stay in Emperor and Empress mode. Duh.